seem to want to be... I'm wondering, I ordered another microphone device, but these lights are supposed to be on, and if it just keeps shutting off, see how it shows like a full battery?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure. It like wants to shut off on me for some reason. So it's on you to keep your eyeballs on these green lights on your speaker and this one and make sure that it's working.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah. Hey, I had a YouTube notification and there I am.
There you are. Did you join? It shows nobody's here.
No.
You need to actually join the live stream as a viewer. Okay?
I'm looking at it.
Okay, but that doesn't mean you're there. You got to click on it. It doesn't matter that you're watching it. You got to actually click on it.
I did.
Okay, well, now it shows you're there.
Oh, okay.
Now it shows one person. So you can see the comments and you can see the people. I don't know how well you can see the screen, but if people make comments, I kind of need to know. Okay. Are you able to read the screen from there? Maybe
yes.
Not.
I'm able to. There's my comment.
Closer.
There's my test comment.
And can you read it?
Yeah, I can read that.
All right. It would be better if we backed it up some, but.
All right. Let's back it up some so we can see the artwork here.
Hopefully you can read the comments. And if you can't, then let me know.
Okay.
I don't know if you'll be able to see them on your phone. They're awfully tiny. And the other thing you can do is you can always full screen this. There you go. See? You got to be able to see it too.
Yeah.
All right. Ready to do some painting?
Ready to do some painting.
All right. All right. All right.
All right. All right.
Woohoo.
All right.
We're live streaming together, me and you. I've given up on TikTok.
Really?
Given up.
Giving up.
My last couple of videos, a view of 0, 4, 2. It's almost like they've like shadow banned my account basically.
Huh.
And since
They can shadow kiss my butt.
Right. Since YouTube is doing the opposite, it seems like, I'm like, all right, TikTok, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. I don't need to build a following everywhere, you know? I just need to build one where it counts. And where it counts is on the old YouTube. So I did a lot of this line work today, but I didn't like do the join work. So I probably will do some of that. Just keep your eye back and forth to that screen. If you're able to be a moderator tonight, that'd be great. Moderate the comments.
I'm going to moderate the crap out of it. I'm going to moderate it so good.
All right. So tell me a little bit about Perry, Florida, while we're waiting to see if anybody stops on by.
Perry, Florida.
Let's talk about Perry, Florida.
Well, like I was telling you earlier, it's the tree capital of the state of Florida.
So that's interesting. They're saying like they have the most trees or they really care about them there or something like that. It's an important
They have
thing.
like a tree museum or festival or something.
What? Really? That's neat.
Yeah, and the festival has a big, now you're not going to care about this, but it sounded really cool to me, the fish fry.
Well, I think it's cool if there's a festival that we could go to. I don't care if it has fish
well, and
fry.
I'm sure they'll have other stuff besides
Right.
fish.
It's not like they're not going to have fried bread dough at a fish festival, you know?
No.
It's not like I can't find something delicious. Have I ever really struggled to find good food at a festival somewhere?
No.
No. No. Not at all. So that's exciting. The elevator company. So how do you know if they hire, like, you're not technically like certified though, right?
No, but
So do all elevator companies generally require that, or is that just
they're going to have different levels of people working for them. You're going to have full-blown mechanics. You're going to have apprentices.
Okay.
I'm technically like an apprentice, although I don't have my apprentice card yet.
Oh, okay.
And Simmons is working on that too.
Oh, okay.
So apparently it has something to do. It was explained to me that basically, like, Jay was explaining to me, he said, you guys would probably already have that going or whatever. Steve's playing catch up on all this stuff that Dave didn't keep up on.
Right, which is not surprising.
Right. So basically, if Dave was on top of it, then we'd have something in place where Cy and I would already be.
And then that's transferable, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Be officially apprenticing.
Okay.
But because this is an independent company, you know, I can say, you know, I've been apprenticing for 2 years, but you know, because of the size of our company and the previous like ownership or whatever, like he wasn't keeping the official apprenticeship in play. But I've been doing all the things that apprentice would be doing. And actually, I was thinking about today all the types of work that we've done, and
You
pretty
could update your resume to at least reflect some of that, right?
pretty well rounded in the types of stuff. Because I was looking at,
It's possible that a different elevator company might actually be more interested in trying to get you certified, by the way.
oh yeah, like this place would.
Because they're kind of lackadaisical at Simmons, but this place may be like, no, we want you to be legit, man.
Yeah, and they do. They've got
Could just be a better company to work for.
right. Well, what's really cool is they're an independent, so they're not like one of the union companies like Otis or TK or
Right,
whatever, or Schindler, which like we take a lot of business from the union companies.
Really?
And apparently, like one of the things this company prides itself on is they have like a 98% customer retention rate.
Whoa.
Which I think is phenomenal.
So this isn't, you just didn't find a place to live, you found a place you want to work.
Yeah.
Wow, that's no way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's cool. All right. You got my attention.
You know, they're not gigantic, but they have 50 employees or 50 actual mechanics, and it was
Right.
started by elevator mechanics.
Nice.
But the type of work that they do the same stuff we do: installs, modernization,
Okay.
maintenance, testing. I was thinking of all the jobs I've been on, and in the couple of years that I've been doing this, I've had a pretty well-rounded amount of type work that we've done. We've done
Right.
a lot of interesting stuff, like a lot of rigging, doing special rigging, like pulling motors out of weird places.
In fact, being that you're so small, I bet you have more experience than some of the people coming to them with experience because you guys have to do all kinds of stuff.
Exactly.
They
We
might
only have a few.
limit to certain people.
Right. We only have so many people, so those people got to do all the work.
Right.
You got a much bigger company. Now you look at something like Otis. There's guys that just do maintenance in Otis, and there's guys in Otis that just do new construction.
Like really well-rounded then.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. That's an asset.
Yeah, definitely. Now we may find that the live streams really only do well like on the weekends or whatever. We don't know until we just kind of do them for a bit and test it out. I haven't really done any YouTube lives during the day by myself yet, so that's the goal for tomorrow. Probably not the best time of day for people either, but
True.
but we'll see. We'll see what happens with these. I wish the lives were a little bit better, but we'll just have to just keep doing it. And hopefully YouTube will get like sick of us signing on for lives and will be like, well, I guess we better put them out there because they're on all the time. I will say this, the AI that kind of works with YouTube is very like interested in patterns, so it does a lot of like pattern recognition. So as long as we keep our patterns consistent, you know, of posting and living and all that stuff, I think the algorithm supports that being consistent. So, you know, how we were like kind of struggling with that consistency thing that we were like talking about for us and our relationship and everything else since the summer, like this actually rewards consistency. Okay. So it helps you to like be highly motivated. Oh crap, I did it again. Highly motivated to stay consistent.
Good.
But not just for me, it'll motivate you to want to keep the house consistent.
Correct.
And not be like, well, I'm having a bad day, so everyone can just suck it up, buttercup, I'm miserable. You know? Okay, let's see, I need to fix that. I have like little loops that are happening that are annoying me. Although I'm not sure they matter, but 1, 2, 3, 4, that's color 5. So I'm just like doing these, I have all the jars out and I'm just going through and doing touch-ups all like as I go, so. So every time you dip your brush down there, just take a peek at the screen. See, because there could be somebody here, and we just want to say thank you for watching our live stream as my hubby and I make art in my studio.
Somebody's here. This is 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't have a list though on here of like somebody joined or what does it show that?
No, you have to watch that. Sorry. You have to watch the monitor, we'll call it.
Okay.
Yes. So, anyways.
Well, whoever's there, we don't know, but.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so.
Like us, subscribe us, what any.
Are you going to shamelessly sell us? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Did I choose the wrong color? So that's another thing I'm horribly guilty about doing is I picked the wrong color. Oh, and that one doesn't have.
Or just watch, enjoy.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at for colors here. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought that I really think this is color 5. I don't know. Hard to say. Or just enjoy. If you must just enjoy, then enjoy. Like if you have to.
Yeah.
All right, I think this is color 5. I don't know. Oh, my speaker is off though. So the other thing that you're supposed to be checking for, you're not doing your job.
What's that?
See how that's not on?
What?
See, so I ordered a new one because I think that really they need to just sit. I've been turning them off when I'm not using them every time, and yet they have no life. So what I need a set that's charged like 24 hours, and then I need a set that is the day, and then I'll swap them out at the end of the night. So I bought another pair, but of course they're not going to get here till February 2nd because Amazon, you know. And I don't know if it'll turn back on. Can you actually do 2 jobs at once?
Show some on.
Yeah. So if you're gonna,
I have to watch that too. Then I'm sorry.
Right. So if you're gonna paint, you have your job is actually more moderator than painter right now.
All right.
I know you really like the painting though. So once you started, so this is why art is so addicting. Once you started painting, you really liked it, and now you want to be in the studio all the time.
Yeah.
How that works. All you got to do is just spend a little time with a paintbrush in your hand. And it's like addicting, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Why would that just shut off like that? That's so weird.
Because there's something wrong. I don't know what it is. I think it needs to sit overnight and charge overnight. I really don't know. I ordered another set. They're not the greatest microphones in the world either. Some of these YouTubers have the fanciest microphones, and I definitely am painting the wrong color. So that's not cool. All right. No problem. No problem. This is fine.
All right. Well, I'm now keep looking and it's still on.
Okay. I kind of wanted you to just glance up every second to see, do we have anybody on? Are they leaving us any comments? Is the microphone still on?
Right.
Etc. I can't say you had 1 job because I actually gave you 2 jobs. But what do you think of these 2 colors together?
You had 2 jobs.
Yes, you had 2 jobs. What do you think of those colors?
I like them together.
Yeah. So the question is the background colors and the cross. Well,
I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think about that. So I was wrong. This was not color number 5. It was apparently color number 6.
Price is wrong, Bob.
Right. Don't swear on here. I don't want to get in trouble. I know it doesn't. It says not made for kids, but like I don't know what flags the system. There's like so many YouTubers out there who are like, these 5 things will get you banned. These 10 things will get your account or your channel shut down. You know, like, oh my gosh. It seems like a lot of pressure. It seems like a lot of pressure to be a contributor to the YouTube world. But I do really, really enjoy it. I'm so shocked. I don't know why I had the worst attitude against YouTube. I didn't really ever watch it. I didn't really understand it. I thought it was like mechanics telling each other how to fix their cars. I really didn't know. It really wasn't until I got on here just recently and started posting it and treating it as not just a social media site, because that's, I think, what I was doing, was treating it like another Instagram.
I've been watching a little bit of Hamburger Scholar.
Hamburger Scholar.
It's this guy George Motes. He's the guy that I sent you that made the onion burger. He has a whole series of stuff. He has a restaurant in New York City now too.
Really? All right.
But it's interesting to watch his. Oh, it's off again.
All right. So see, I don't know, and I don't know how well the speaker or the iPad speaker itself will work. So that was my thing, and I have had this thing plugged in all day except for when I was using it, and it's plugged in right now. Do you see it? It's actually plugged in.
Yeah.
It's got a plug in it. So I'm not.
And is that plug plugged in? I mean, that's plugged into something. That's.
Well, this light is plugged into this power strip, and the light is on, and this cube is plugged into this power strip.
Oh.
So okay. It technically should work, but I'm not sure. It already turned off, didn't it?
Yep.
I'm not gonna be able to force it to be on, unfortunately. So that's annoying. AF. I don't know why it's doing that. It makes me angry. Not sure why this won't charge up.
Well, maybe it's too low. That's a really weak cube that you plugged it into.
I've had it plugged into the other one all day. It makes me want to scream. I want to scream right now. Do you know that? Because this is like so. I don't want to mess with this nonsense all day, every day. I need life to be easier than this. I can't just plug it in. I only have a couple of these, and they take up a ton of room. These giant cubes. I mean, you can go find me another one and see if
we have 4 of them.
It's not trying. This thing is like $17.
Is it just dead?
I don't know. I probably should invest in decent ones. I just bought another whole set of these because I figured I would just keep one charged overnight or during the day. You know what I mean? I would just keep one on the charger at all times. Then, does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't even see it. It's turning on now. So maybe if I use the other cube, I don't know. I'm getting pissed off. Ah! All right. So, if I unplug this, I feel like other things are going to unplug. Yeah, see my on-air sign unplugged. All right. Okay. I hate technology. I really do. And there goes my glasses. Now it's on and it's not like struggling to be on. Was there something wrong with it being plugged in? You tell me if it stays on. Now it's like no problem staying on. So what the actual hell? Like seriously. For the love of all that is sorry. Oh.
Yeah, and this is on too.
Okay.
All right, so if you've been watching and
we're fussing with things, I'm so
you
sorry.
Haven't heard it or whatever. We're just experiencing some technical difficulties, and
William thinks he's the announcer on my show, but he's not. So
yeah,
he's my moderator, but now he wants to be my narrator as well.
I'll let you do all narrating then. Better place for me to be is just painting and making sure the speaker doesn't shut off.
You're funny. I really appreciate your help, actually. I'm just teasing you. All right. Well, so it makes me wonder, what is up with that cord, which is a new one, that when I plugged the thing into it, it was like, oh, now I'm dead. That's bizarre, don't you think?
Is it the cord or is it the cube?
I don't know. Maybe it was the cube. I don't want to think about it anymore. Back to this. This is what I'm here for. I'm not here for microphones.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm here for painting.
So getting back to content and that guy George Motes.
Yes.
I notice, and it's funny, but he'll be doing these things from his house in Brooklyn, I think he lives, and he'll be making like whatever burger. These are like 4 years old, but like he's always like burning himself on his little flat top, and he's like, and then he'll drop like an F-bomb when he does it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's like, oh, F, you know, like.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's funny. I watched this one channel that I really like. I was telling you about him, the guy who likes us. He sailed to Hawaii or whatever.
That guy, yeah.
Yes. and he said like people were saying like he was swearing too much or something because they wanted to watch it with their kids because it's kind of a neat thing to see him like sail with his cat. And then he's like dropping F-bombs, you know, when he like burns himself or drills his thumb into the wall or something. He's like, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Like, I'm doing my best here though. I just don't like how I did that right there. That's all right. That made me unhappy, the one I just made. All right, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move on from that spot. I'm not
In your
digging
defense,
that.
you're a little distracted.
I am a little
The
distracted.
technology, yeah, that's staying on, by the way. So
Okay, so it has something to do with the cord. I don't know. I'm not a technology.
Well, I'm wondering if it, with it being plugged in, it's trying to charge the iPad at the same time or something. And it's sucking too much.
There you go. Interesting.
That's my thought, because if it is trying to charge the iPad, that's just kind of a small cube to do that with.
That makes sense. And I had the microphone plugged in like all day, and it's whatever you call that, the receiver, I guess that would be.
Okay.
I don't know. So I'm like, why isn't it working? That makes sense. I'll give that some thought in the future.
I'm just throwing that out there.
No, I appreciate that.
At our technological dilemma here.
Yeah. It's definitely distracting though, because like my lines are like all over the place now.
Oh boy.
Because I'm like shaky. Because that was stressful. Stupid microphone. I can hear it like Homer Simpson's voice in my head.
Oh.
Like, no, stupid microphone, or wherever he says like stupid whatever.
Stupid lousy microphone.
Right, there you go. Exactly. So what was the most interesting elevator job that you did today? Yes. Besides the car that didn't look like a car because it was all snow, and then you had to
That was pretty interesting, because like I saw
like, this is a car.
I saw a guy shoveling a giant snowbank,
and you're like, what are you shoveling a snowbank?
Yeah, and I couldn't figure out why. Like maybe he couldn't get to the street or something, and then like
all of a sudden you see there's a car.
Because because people are still trying to shovel sidewalks and everything, and then all of a sudden, like I noticed, like there's a car in there. Whoa.
That's really funny. A guy shoveling a snowbank.
Well, that's what people were doing all day.
Yeah,
like
right
down there.
Well, because there's where you got to put it somewhere, right?
A lot of shoveling happening in downtown Albany today.
I watch these. I do follow these guys. They're probably more than one social media. I think I mostly see them on Instagram and Facebook. But they're from the UK, and they come to the United States, and they always marvel at like different things about the United States. And so they visited recently in the winter, and they're like, you guys hoard your snow. And they would see like big mountains of it in like parking lots and stuff. They're like, what are you saving it for? It's like, well, wait, we're not saving it. We just don't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah.
You can only fit so much in the universe. All right. I am trying to be really good.
So the favorite, to answer your question, your favorite elevator
elevator of the day
was Kate down at 389 State Street, where the maintenance. It's like a really nice like townhouse type place out.
Oh, you said it was residential, and I was like, oh, is it like the place in Schenectady where the private house has like an elevator?
I just bumped that.
Womp, womp, womp. It happens though, you know. What are you gonna do?
That was supposed to be there.
Oh, sorry. All right, I didn't mean to mess that up.
That was my paint reservoir.
Okay. I didn't mean to take away your paint reservoir.
It's okay.
I
can put more back on.
It is no longer.
More can go back.
Right. That's funny. So anyways.
So yeah, she's this old lady. I think her husband's still alive.
Mm-hmm.
But they live right on Washington Park in one of those like fancy schmancy places that's on the park.
Yes.
Like
when we did that one quote for the couple.
Deirdre. Yeah, she's.
Yes.
Different side of the park. This lady's really cool though. She's not like Deirdre.
Hey. I don't want to say Deirdre wasn't cool. Deirdre was just,
she was all right. Deirdre was Deirdre. This lady's really chill though. She's cool.
Yeah.
but it's a really nice place. And I always think of you when I'm there because I have to go all the way upstairs into this one room where there's like a loft, and you go up in the loft, and there's you got to go behind like these panel doors into the attic, and then that's where the little elevator machine is. But this place has got like a lot of rooms, a lot of bedrooms and things. And this one room you go into, it's like it's a big room, and then you go up a spiral staircase, and there's a loft above that room, and like basically she stores a lot of stuff in there, but like there's some artwork in there too, like that
neat.
was like made, like painted on canvases and stuff.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, man, if like we lived here like this whole, you'd have a double-decker studio right here because there's like lots of natural light. And
that's cool.
The floors are like painted plywood, where the rest
neat.
the rest of the house is all like fancy hardwood and stuff.
Yeah. Sounds like my cup of tea.
Yeah, it is your cup of tea. So I'm like, yeah, if we lived in a fancy place on Washington Park, and it was this lady's place here, like this would totally be your double-decker studio.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm okay with the 13 by 13 dining room studio. I need to get a scrap of paper. It's hard for me to see the marker on the other marker. So then I'm like, I just need like a little tiny card to mark on. Maybe like this. Oh, you know what? This is still exposed. I can use that. That's cool.
Yeah, the kitchen has these cool kitchen was done probably in the 80s or something, but they look like quarry tiles maybe for the floor.
Oh, okay.
But they're glazed, like glossy. Not like the terracotta quarry tiles that you see in like a commercial kitchen, but like kind of like that, but like nicer.
Okay.
And it's not something that's really used now in like
kind of old school.
It's not considered the style right now or whatever, but like I really like it. I think it's like a really cool look.
Yeah. You said you heated up your lunch in a hotel or today?
I heated up my lunch in the Country Inn and Suites, 300 Broadway downtown.
And so that's funny. You're like, oh, they know me, so they are cool with it.
Basically,
so you
yeah.
Basically kind of like forge relationships with the other employees when you go service the elevators,
yes.
You know? That's kind of interesting. Some of these markers are not being cooperative. That's cool. So I'm imagining, like, are some people like really nice and some people really miserable? Gotcha. Do some people act like they hate the elevator guy? Or are most people pretty cool?
Most people are pretty cool.
When you first started working with them, did you have any idea really what you were even getting into?
No.
No.
No, I had like a little bit of an idea, but it was interesting. I remember very vividly my first day, the first call I went on. The first elevator I ever saw was the biggest freight that we service. And like I'm thinking we're doing elevators, and it's like most elevators that we normally do, which are like passenger elevators that you see in a building,
like in a hotel,
like in a hotel or whatever.
Yeah.
So I went with Dave on a call.
Yeah.
To Finch Paper.
Yeah.
To this giant freight elevator that is literally will hold like 45,000 pounds of like rolls of paper.
Wow.
And you can park 4 cars on it.
Oh wow.
And so yeah, that was like.
This is an elevator?
Yeah, yeah. Basically, I was just like, wow, this is an elevator. Like, wow, this thing's
massive.
Yeah, ironically enough, it is. It's the biggest one we service.
Is that the one that they knock the doors off of all the time?
Yep. It is. The same.
You're like, well, I'll become very familiar with this elevator over the years. You guys go there all the time.
We do.
In fact, when you have weeks that you aren't there, I'm always a little surprised. I'm like, why are the employees being so cooperative?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, yeah, because you always say that they actually blow the doors off on purpose.
Second shift does, yeah.
Second shift.
First shift behaves themselves. They don't pull that crap. There's too many managers around.
Right. Yeah, it's like we don't know why the elevator is always broken, you know, on the 3 to 11 shift. It's like it knows. That's funny.
Although the so they put like cameras in them to try to catch people
Doing stuff.
doing shenanigans, and they were having a problem. We actually weren't sure if they were pulling shenanigans or not. They're like, oh, the elevator gate keeps closing on people as they're using it.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, that seems ugly. But sure enough, I rolled the tapes.
And it just was?
And it just was.
That's so funny.
I'm like, okay, it's not their fault. Like,
right.
And Cy was up there for like a good chunk of a day trying to like reproduce it and
Yeah.
like,
Interesting.
checking all kinds of things and trying to run it and get it to do it. And like I was up there like helping a little with that. We were like having to put the forklift on and off, like trying to get it to do it.
Uh-huh.
So they decided they're going to send Dave up there, and I was going to help him.
Uh-huh.
I got up there before him, and I'm like, I had got tools and stuff up there, and then, so I found Dave in the parking lot. I'm like, oh, cool, Dave, you're here. Like, I went in with him. I'm like, I am just going to use the bathroom, and I'll be right there.
Uh-huh.
Like I ran. I don't want to keep him waiting. Dave's impatient.
Yes.
So, so ran in, used the bathroom like real quick. By the time I got back, he's already like running the elevator, and he's literally been in the building 5 minutes, and we've been like trying to diagnose this for days. He's like, found it. I'm like, what? Like you were here and you rode the thing up and down once. He's like, yeah. And he goes over and where it's got actually 2 control panels on, and the thing's so big. So he's on the front control panel, and he goes and taps on the panel, and also the gate, not on the buttons, just on the panel, vibrates the panel with his finger, taps on it, and the gate starts dropping down. It's like you got a bad switch right there.
That's so funny. What are you guys gonna do without him when he fully retires, man?
So he's the elevator whisperer.
Oh, he is, but does he take more time off now? It's been 2 years that he was supposedly, that he sold the company and is retiring. Or is he still putting in like 40-hour weeks? Debbie's still putting in 40-hour weeks.
Well, he's gone from the house for probably 40-hour weeks. We don't know if he's actually working 40 hours, so we don't know what he's
like,
actually...
well, he's like, yeah, I'm retired, but don't tell Debbie.
Basically. Well, because all the time we go through our maintenance sheet at our endless morning meeting.
Yes.
And we cover everyone will be like, okay, I did this, that, this place. And Dave, in those meetings will be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna head to
whatever,
to wherever today and do whatever. And then they're like, oh Dave, what'd you get? And like he never really says anything. And then like something will come up where he said he was going. He's like, oh yeah, he's like, I gotta go there still. And like,
oh,
I know he sometimes takes calls or whatever, but at the same time, like
what are you doing, Dave?
I don't exactly know what he's doing.
Okay.
Recently, though, he did an install.
Okay. Well, that's all I was saying is like, is he actually doing the part-timer schedule or, the retirement, whatever you want to call it, titrating into retirement or not, He is. Oh, okay. The other thing is like, we only really need to hang out for an hour or so doing this. Okay. So see how this is 34 minutes. So then, when an hour or so passes by, then we'll just call it quits. It gives me some content because I can download the live stream and we can use some of it to make shorts and etc. But also like, I don't think that the algorithm really promotes people being, this thing gotta be cranked hard to make this not slide down. I don't know that it loves people just hanging out like for hours on end on the live stream. So okay, that's more for the algorithm than it is for me because I'm in the studio all day. I could live stream all day, I guess, but I don't want it to get mad at me for doing it. Meh. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube's like, I don't think so. Yeah, I went over this like today during my like I did some recording and I didn't want to like do all the careful joins or the double coat. I thought I would just do that tonight while we were hanging out on the live stream. So tomorrow's Wednesday?
Yes, it is.
Oh wow. Buzzing right by. I'm ready for a road trip to Florida. How about you?
Yeah, I'm ready
Speaking
too.
of Florida and elevator companies, you know, in Florida, that's really cool that you found one in the area of Florida that you kind of dig for us to maybe consider relocating to. I'm thinking all the stuff that we have in this house, and it's so much and it's so big. All of us, you know, all the like collecting kind of that we've done over the years, and especially what we did prior to even knowing each other. Like, I'm thinking that could be some interesting content is to take these places and turn them upside down, basically. And it will take some effort to get everything out of here.
Especially when like just this fall we had how many van loads of stuff that we got.
I know.
Van load after van load.
But we can do our own sale or donation or whatever if there's stuff we don't want to take with us. Yeah, Debbie Gear was telling me, I showed her the basement and she was telling me like they love chairs too. They love to stop and get chairs. If there's a chair on the side of the road, an old chair, they get it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm guilty as charged for that. I'm like, I may be in the studio painting on a canvas, but you know, there's a big piece of me that also wants to be like doing projects with you that are refinishing related because I do miss doing that side of the business with you. I really do. So, but it doesn't mean that can't be done here and there. Side projects, whatever, you know. My tunes are a little too quiet for my liking. I need them a little louder.
It's just two of us on. Is it you and me?
No, I'm not on.
Who's the number two then?
I don't know.
They've stuck here without volume for many.
No, I think there was volume. It wasn't like there was no volume. It was just like our voices weren't as projected to the device.
Oh, okay.
The iPad actually picks up sound really good. Before I had these microphones, I was recording like the Fibercast, what Yarncast, and I didn't have microphones or anything, and the sound was really fine. I was actually just doing it so that it would be even better. Yeah.
All right. So I don't know who number two is. I can't see that, but
I don't know either, unfortunately. But whoever they are, we're really grateful that they're
we are very grateful you stuck with us here
and are hanging out in the studio. Are you an artist?
Shoot us a comment if you want.
I'd love to have a comment or a like or a share. So these markers, they're not bad. You can hold them upright for quite some time before they start to get dried out. But when they do, they do. Then you got to like, that's why I have a whole pile of them down here. Cause I'm like, oh, these are good ones. I like the tips, but they got kind of dried out or like, you know, they need a rest. So then I have like a rotation of them going basically. But then whenever I switch and pick up a different one, then I have to like get used to it because they're all a little bit different. Pat really likes to paint on like sanded wood and stuff or very, very high-end linen canvases. And as I'm like using the Sharpie over this canvas, I can totally see why it's like as it goes over the very textured surface, and it is challenging. It's like bumpy. And if I don't have the right kind of Sharpie, it doesn't like get inside the weave very well. So then I'm like switching out until I find one that like hits a sweet spot, and then I'll use it until it dries out or, you know, gets kind of crusty. And then I have to go through the process all over again.
Crusty.
Yeah.
J. Krostowski.
I was nervous about these lines initially, but now that it's like coming together, I do like it. And somebody left a comment and said, I made a short that said like, am I ruining it by doing this? And the person's like, no, I love it. which it's always fun to have even just one other person's opinion.
All right, yeah, I see now that like they're all coming on there. How
It will actually make it be more three-dimensional.
yeah,
Because when it's not like that, it's almost like you're looking at it as if you were like me with no glasses on.
yeah.
So this is like me with no glasses on, and then this is me with glasses on.
Ooh,
Does that
cool.
make sense?
Yeah.
Kind
I
of.
tell you, the yellow and that yellow green are very close to each other, though.
Too close?
I don't know.
All right. I could always
Thoughts?
I can make the yellow more pale. It can be like whiter, basically, lighter, whiter.
That might work, and I hate to say that at this point in the painting, but
Listen, it's my painting and I can take as long to finish it as I want. There's a few areas that I actually want to tweak the color of on anyways, so don't feel bad. There's a couple
those are the
spots
only
that
two that I think are just maybe.
I think this should get receded some. I think maybe that one should be this one. I'm not sure.
All right.
I'm not sure. There's a few spots that I'm kind of like, this should be darker, I think.
Yeah.
And that also maybe the next level up, which would be this. So there's a few. And again, it's my painting, so it's whatever I need it to be.
True.
And do I want to go and paint all the yellow? No. But but I want it to look good. So the best thing to do though is to finish the whole thing before I make that determination.
Yep.
And then I can always redo the Sharpie line work,
Around
that if I want to. Just take it one like little step at a time.
So yeah, let's go back to the elevator company for 1 minute.
Sure.
The weird thing about it is initially when I looked, I didn't see that company come up. I remember the name of it now. It's TEI, I think.
Uh-huh.
I have it saved on my phone. But I'm like, I saw like Otis and Schindler, like the big
guys.
the big guys, the big union companies. But like, I do like the fact how Simmons is independent and we're taking business from those big
Why do you think?
union people. Level of service.
Oh, okay. So you think the union companies are not as good?
No, they don't service the customer well. Their profit model, and Mark listens to a ton of like elevator podcasts that have to do with even on like the management end and the like the the directions those are going, and their profit model really is in like
It makes
undercutting people.
unions sound bad. I'm not gonna lie. It just makes it sound like the union isn't really there for the employees. It's really there.
Well, these are union companies. The companies themselves are not doing themselves favors
Oh, okay.
by like so it's not the union per se, but these are all union shops, though they're the big union shops, but they like the independent shops that will continue to work on stuff, you can still get parts for them. Like they lie and say like, oh, you can't get parts for these, so we have to sell you a new elevator. So their profit model is selling people new elevators now.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Oh, interesting.
Like they'll get you in for a maintenance contract, but
then say, oh, we can't buy the stuff.
But well, not only that, like first of all, the guys won't even show up to do the maintenance.
Well, who are
so
they
the
paying?
Contracts are written in such a way that basically basically they'll do maintenance when something breaks. They're worded really kind of shady.
Uh-huh.
So like lots of people are complaining that these guys don't show up for their maintenance, and then like when we have a service call, we can't get any responsiveness out of them. They don't show up for service calls, and then when they do, they're just like, oh, you need a new elevator.
Right. So so what are you serving? You're serving us a sales pitch.
We either need, if it's not that old, we need to modernize it, and if it's just old enough, we need to rip the whole thing out and give you a new one.
Uh-huh. And you guys work on elevators that are like 100 years old, right?
Oh yeah, 100, 120 years old. We work on the oldest elevator in Albany, for Greenbush Tape and Label down at 40 Broadway.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's all made out of wood rails.
A wood elevator? What
It's
are
a
you?
wood
Are
elevator.
you kidding me?
Nope.
Now is that like customers use, or is it just a? Oh,
It's a freight elevator.
okay, and it's wood.
And it's wood, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's wood, and it's got like to control it. There's like you reach in, and there's a cable that comes down, and you, like the cable that like would hoist the elevator, and you like pull the cable one way, and then it'll start moving. And yeah, it's
wow, that's crazy.
It's old school.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah, the actual machine part of it was made in Cohoes. It's Cohoes Foundry, which has been long, like many years out of business. Somehow we keep it going. We've had parts like custom machined for it, so
interesting.
We keep it going.
Oh, so then you're saying it's, and what you just basically like let the cat out of the bag is, even if you can't order the parts, that they can still be somehow like made.
Yep.
Interesting. So you guys then work with like CNC shops or something to create you parts. That's cool, because then you're keeping somebody else in business.
Yeah.
You know. Do you have a small CNC guy? Or do you work with like a certain company, or?
In this case, they actually had a guy who welded. We do have somebody who does machine work who was going to machine a part for them, but it was too much for Greenbush people. They're like, well, we got a welder guy who will weld it. It's basically like to make the parts, they'll make them, but they're expensive. There's a light, like because it's an elevator. As soon as you put the word elevator on it, you put the word liability on it.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense though. Because I remember when you first started working there, and you're like, well, there's so many ways you can, die.
There is.
On this job. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know how I feel about this anymore. I want you to make an income, but at what price? Let's see how you're doing there. That's looking good.
Second coats look good. I think it's still need a third though.
Yeah, you probably will need a third, but it's looking good. I like the subtle shift in color, I
do too.
Yeah. It looks good. You're doing good.
A little fat fingered with some of the.
A little fat fingered?
With the lines, but.
Do you need a smaller brush? You're insisting on this giant brush.
No, this brush is perfect. I love it.
That's your favorite brush in the world. Like I can paint swatches this big, and I can paint a hair.
Yeah, because I'm still doing little spots like that. Like I know you're gonna end up doing the line work, and it's gonna like.
Listen. The neater it is, the easier you're making that part of the job. So. No, I think you're doing great.
Oh, so this elevator company, like I was excited to see. Okay, there's an independent company mixed in there that's not like one of the big three or four or whatever. And it's not just doing like what we call VPLs, vertical platform lifts, which are like handicap lifts in people's houses.
Okay.
Because generally your independent places are going to do smaller stuff like that.
Right. You guys do big jobs though.
Right.
I mean, you got Finch Prime. That's like a big paper supplier in the world. Not the biggest one, but like one of the big ones.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, like all the WB Mason paper that you see, like they make it all.
Oh, really? Okay. Yep. Interesting. They got big piles of trees outside. I know that.
Yes, they do.
And I know when we lived
half of Glens Falls stinks because
I was about to say, and I know when I lived there, it was really the smelling. Who knew that making paper was such a stinky process?
So yeah, it's cool to see that they're independent, they're small but big. I don't know. They're like, I would say they're just like a small to medium. They're like 50 person company or 50 mechanics. So that's like split between two cities.
Well, you guys have only like 6 or 7 of you, right?
8 mechanics if you
8
include
mechanics.
Dave.
Oh yeah, okay. Wow, that's not bad. But still, there's only 8 of you.
Right, and there's 50 at this place, but they're also split between 2 cities,
Right.
between Tampa and Tallahassee.
Right. And interestingly, come to find out, Perry is right in the middle.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Pat, like all this time, Pat is like, oh, yeah, you don't want to come here. It's, Sebastian is expensive and there's nowhere to live anymore. And da da da. I'm like, oh, well, Bill found a place, on the other side near Perry. And she was like,
No.
oh, you don't want to go there.
Okay.
I'm like, what? She's like, this is way better here. And I'm like, aren't you leaving there soon because you can't afford it anymore?
Right.
I just have to make sure PG never finds out because I don't need him coming to break my legs.
Oh boy.
Listen.
Jen can move down and start a church down there.
Listen, here's my thoughts. We go back into business for ourselves eventually, and then you can snowbird if you want to.
Yeah.
Because you just don't schedule during those months.
Right.
So I'm all for that plan. I'm not saying don't go work for an elevator place while we're getting on our feet or whatever.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I still don't think that's the permanent solution unless they're just paying such ridiculous money or something.
Well, if you're getting rate job pay, then, if they're willing to pay you that kind of money, then dang.
Right.
You're like, I'm sorry, but that's just happiness for me. It's getting that kind of paycheck. When you said I got a double check from last week, I was like, what?
Right. That was still only for a couple of days. Like,
right.
I was with Timmy yesterday, and he's like, oh, we're almost done with the Watervliet job. I'm like, are you going to throw us a party with all the money, the rate money that you made?
Right. Yeah, please do.
Because, geez, if I was the one guy that was...
And it was only because he was training, so that's even funnier.
If I was the one guy that was sucking up all that rate pay, which is like $80 an hour,
you'd be throwing a party, right?
I would do something for the guys
for sure, especially if I was new and I was only there because of that.
Yeah, I don't see him doing that. I see him just being selfish with it. But yeah, I would, of course, talk to you, but I'd be like, geez, like
can we do something nice for these people?
Can we do something nice for the guys? At least get them all something or whatever. Just
right. Well, yeah, listen. Different culture.
Yeah.
Different culture. And I don't mean like his, I'm just talking about like the I think we come from a different era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We come from a very giving culture, and that era of bygones was like you would like really be good about showing appreciation and saying thank you and sharing your success, with other people, basically.
Sure.
How's that going? I'm not even having my arm up there that much, and it's my shoulder's like stiff. I had to stop painting or stop the marker earlier because at some point I was just like, it was killing me. This is the hardest part. And sometimes I think, maybe I should lay this flat on the table and do it there. But I would have to have the table super cleared off. And this is so long, it would just be a nuisance, I feel like. So that's why I don't.
If you want table space.
Huh?
If you want table space, I encourage you to do it.
No. I don't like the table being completely covered. I don't know if you've noticed, but like at the end of the day or whatever, I tend to like to want to put everything neatly, in piles or whatever. I don't love having the table just be covered the whole day with something, because I use the tabletop a lot, even just eating my lunch or editing video or whatever. Sending a text.
Yeah.
I just use the table kind of all day, so I don't like it when it's covered in crap, and it happens way more than I like. Remember when Naomi got married? I had all the wood burning stuff and all that crazy stuff was happening. It was kind of made me crazy. It got so overwhelmingly messy that I felt like I couldn't even, figure out where anything was. And then I just get like overwhelmed and start to drown in my own freaking mess. Yeah, and once you start adding like the join lines, it doesn't see how different that looks compared to that. It's so different.
Yeah.
That versus that,
Oh yeah.
right? This looks kind of like puzzle piece. Once you start doing that, it almost like the
Get the
stained glass
look.
effect really
Yeah.
makes sense then. Are you having fun doing that?
Yes, I am. Also having fun with how oh, whoever it was finally left.
Oh, well, we're sorry to see you go, but thank you for being here. I think we're just about at the 1 hour mark, aren't we? So I would call that a good session, would you?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna.
Except I don't want to stop now.
I know, like that's the same thing with me. I'm like, I'm just gonna get my marker to here, but this would take me a whole nother 20 minutes to do, so I don't want to do that. So we're gonna give ourselves a marble though for the 1 hour we were on
Take
for.
a marble for that.
And call it quits for the night.
Okay.
Thanks for joining me for a live stream. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Come to find out, just don't plug the thing in at the same time as the iPad.
Didn't like it.
That didn't work out.
Did not like it at all.
Good to know. Got the time lapse. Got the live stream. Thanks, peeps, for coming.